Hey Glam Squad, it's your girl Talent Love or Portia Mercedes, and I'm back again with another video. Listen, this time the video is going to be a little bit different, okay? Because I'm going to be exposing something to you guys for the first time that I haven't really exposed to anyone. I told you guys I was going to be opening up a little more, and I haven't really exposed this to anyone but my family members and my closest friends, and I'm gonna tell you why after we get into it. So today I'm gonna be talking about my occupation, okay? First of all, before we even get into it, okay, I want you to pause this video and go ahead and like it, because this is extremely cringy for me, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I chose to expose this today or tonight. This morning, it's 1 a.m. You guys don't care, but it's 1 a.m. So yeah, go ahead and just pause this video and like it off the strength of me being transparent. And I want you to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Join the Glam Squad. Why? Because my energy's on 1,000. We're lit around here. Once you click subscribe, sis, then you're automatically, or bro, you know, because I got some bros up in the joint too, okay? Glam Squad is girls and boys on this. Sad. But once you click subscribe though, and you click that bell for the notifications, I'm just saying, you're automatically in the littest, most, we just throwing glitter over here, the most littest family on YouTube. I'm just saying. So this is the littest squad, this is the littest family. This is it, okay? So yeah, do that. So without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the video. So I took some notes or whatever, because I'm kind of tired. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I don't want to leave anything out, okay? So I'm exposing today, drum roll please, drum roll. I'm exposing today that my business occupation outside of YouTube, and obviously me getting back into being an MUA, is an Uber and Lyft driver, okay? An Uber and Lyft driver, rideshare professional, however you want to sauce it up or dumb it down, that's what I am, okay? That is my mainstream of income until I get to where I want to with YouTube, and until I get my businesses up and running, okay? So deep breath, it's out there. Now you know. Now I have nothing that could be held against me, okay? Now here's the reason why I wanted to expose my occupation, okay? I wanted to expose my occupation because I just know my story is gonna be inspiring like the greats, and I don't wanna wait to share it, okay? I don't wanna wait, because I just feel like it's fake to allow people to think that I'm not like, you know, them, like we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm this, you're that, whatever. And I feel like my picture's a little crooked. There we go. Yeah, I just feel like it's not authentic. Not saying that you have to expose everything about yourself, but I just feel like when you have a following or you're trying to grow a following, you have to connect with people, and I just don't want to be inauthentic. So yeah, when I think about my number 1 and 2 YouTubers or whatever, like that I love to watch or whatever, I just thought about the reason why I like them, and it's because they were transparent. I saw them come from like the struggle, like from nothing to like everything, like when they were doing the most embarrassing things, okay? Like I want to be able, like Nicki Minaj says she worked at Red Lobster, like Super Scent, the makeup guru, says that, or the makeup mogul says that she, you know, worked at Red Lobster or wherever have you, job to job, until she became, you know, she got to where she was going and her vision came together. I want you guys to know that about me, and I want us to do it together, because I want you guys to see it come to into fruition. Everything that I want to do, I don't want to do it behind closed doors. Now there's certain things that I won't speak of as far as future plans go, but because I feel like, you know, when you put stuff out in the universe, honestly, like detailed wise, it just opens up the door to negativity sometimes. And yeah, not saying not you guys or whatever. I'm talking about the people that, you know, don't mean for my good or whatever, because everybody doesn't mean for your good. So yeah, but with that being said, that's why I wanted to expose it. I wanted to get it out there, because when I make it or when I get to where I want to be, business wise or whatever have you, when I become what I want to be, or when I get to my fullest potential, I want you guys to know where I came from, period. Like that's what I want for you guys. I want to look back at this video and remember where I was, remember why I told it, and remember the day that I just had the balls to go ahead and say, listen, it is what it is, we're relatable, this is what I do. So yeah, the number one question that people want to know about being an Uber driver, I'm gonna save that for the end. So basically, I've been an Uber driver for about a year and a half, well, 2 years. Okay, so this upcoming October, it'll be 2 years. I say Uber driver, but Uber and Lyft, that's what I mean. I drive for both platforms. So I've been an Uber driver for going on 2 years. It's October. I started part-time, and then I realized that where I was, I really wasn't getting paid my worth or whatever, and I feel like I never had been being paid my worth at any job that I wanted. So what do you do when you don't like something? You take the first opportunity that you can to change it. So yes, so now I did that, I think part-time for maybe like 5 or 6 months, and then I went ahead and took the leap and went to full-time, because my job was like kind of slowing up that I had. It was like, it just was the perfect time to go ahead and take the leap. So that's how long that I've been an Uber driver. The stigmas with being an Uber driver are so freaking funny, you guys. Like, there are certain times like where I just chill and like listen to people talk or watch things on social media. It's really funny, you guys. Like, they think that Uber and Lyft drivers are broke cab drivers, and that was like their last resort. Like, oh, they're just doing this thing because it was their last resort. No one else wanted them anywhere. They're so broke. They can't make ends meet, A, B, C, and D, and they couldn't be more off. Okay, like, let me tell you something. That's just not the thing. It's just really funny. And here's why it's funny to me, because an Uber driver makes, and I looked this up because I'm always a very intelligent woman. I'm always looking up things. I'm always trying to educate myself, make sure I know what I'm doing while I'm in it, while I'm getting to it, all of that. And Uber drivers make a little bit more than people that are graduating from college, and all you need is a daggone driver's license. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying it is what it is. And the reason I say I'm not trying to brag is, number one, I've been a director at a job that I had to do all these crazy trainings for in order to get like less than half of what I'm making now. Like, excuse me, what? And all I needed was a driver's license? Okay. And then another reason I'm saying it is because, like, this isn't my stopping point. Like, I want to, you know, move on. And yeah, and the reason being is, although on paper I am an entrepreneur, this counts as a business that's your own, because you control when you get up, you control when you work, you can drive for 30 minutes or 12 hours if you want to. It's totally up to you. If you decide you get on the road, you do one ride, I don't feel like it, I'm gonna go home, you are totally within your rights to do so. But yeah, I say that to say, because I say that to say this is not my final destination. I'm using this as a stepping stone to get to where I'm trying to get to. This is my vehicle, and I'm really thankful for it in that sense. The reason why this isn't like my end all be all is because, or well, if this is something that you want to do, you don't want to stay in it too long. You don't want to do beyond like maybe 3 to 4 years. And even now I say, like, you should, if you start today or within this month, you probably shouldn't do it for past another year or two. And the reason is because things keep changing. Okay, They're in control of the amount of money you get paid per minute and per mile. Okay, so you're in control of how much you work, but they're in control of things like that, your pickup rates and what from whatever city you're in and all of that. The bigger the company gets, I notice the less that they pay out. So you know what I'm saying? They're always trying to look for a pay cut now. The bonuses aren't really the same as far as like the weekly bonuses. Like the sign-on bonuses are getting bigger, but the weekly bonuses are getting smaller, and that's something I definitely noticed. There's a lot of negatives as far as like glitching in the system. Sometimes you can't see your pay for days at a time. Lyft doesn't have this issue. This is more so like an Uber issue, quite honestly. And that company is $1 billion company, and it's public now. So it's just like, why can't you guys fix it? And it's really frustrating sometimes. Like for people that live day to day on the income, I don't have that issue so much, but I'm in like an online group that I found for the drivers in my area, and a lot of them like live like day to day, or they were like grinding for their rent or whatever, and then like you can't, all of a sudden you can't cash out for like days at a time. So it's just things like that that I noticed that they're just putting less care into. They care a little bit less. Lyft is doing the same thing as well, as far as like caring a little bit less, but Uber is better at caring less. Like Lyft typically treats the drivers better. Now they're starting to do monkey see monkey do when it comes to Uber, but things are definitely changing. With things changing, if you do sign up, you definitely want to sign up under someone and get a bonus for sure, because if not, you won't get a bonus. And the bonus, like my bonus looked like for Lyft when I signed up, if you I think it was every 5 rides I drove, I got $50 like on top of it. So you definitely want to sign up through someone so that way they don't get you. So yeah, I'm going to definitely leave my links below, so that way you can go and sign up if you want to sign up under me, so that way you can ensure that you get a bonus, etc. And if any of you guys have any questions, then you can inbox me on any of my social media platforms. I always respond. Yeah, so now I'm going to get to the last question, the number one question that the people want to know, honey, is how is the pay? Everyone asks me this, even my passenger. Every passenger, I swear to you, it's like 9 out of 10 passengers ask me, how is the pay? And honestly, the pay is pretty decent, or I wouldn't be doing it. Just like I tell my passengers, okay, you can make on average, see, the thing about this is you can do it part-time, which is part-time I would say is like 20 hours to 35 hours, or you could do it full-time, which is 40 to go into overtime, 70 hours a week or whatever you trying to grind for, however much money you decide you need. You're gonna make, between those range of hours that I told you, you're gonna make anywhere from $400 to $2,200 in a week. Yeah, there's a lot of dinero. So that's a lot of money for the average person, but I'm not average, so it's not a lot of money for me, because I'm grinding for something bigger. Like I told you, I want generational wealth. I think we talked about this in my last video, the mukbang. Yeah, I want generational wealth. So that type of money can't feed my kids' kids. I want to feed my kids' kids. That's what I'm worried about. I'm actually trying to worry about my kids' kids. Like I want my great grandkids to be all the way straight without a worry in the world. Now, whatever they do with it, they don't make the money extend longer, that's their business, but I want to do my job before it's all said and done. So yeah, it just really depends on how hard you grind. So yeah, and like I said, this is all about grinding, and yeah, not what I'm all the way into, but you gotta do what you gotta do and get what you gotta get till you get where you go. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, so anyway, that is me exposing myself that I am an Uber and Lyft driver, and I feel so freaking free. If you had any questions about it, or like I said, if you want to sign up and actually get a bonus and you were thinking about it, try it for a weekend. Like try it for a weekend, or on your way from work, not to work, because there's this cool thing called destination mode, and then they'll give you rides going towards your destination. But see, it's not really guaranteed that you'll get there at a certain time. You want to do that if you're going like to a Saturday night party or something like that, or Saturday kid's birthday party or something like that, and you're like the one going with no kids. So yeah, you just want to try it when you're way home from work or whatever, and try it, you know, in your spare time. And yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, you guys. I love you guys so much, and until next time, be fresh and be fierce.